Welcome back to KSL News at 5. We are seeing some of the deadliest conditions on Utah's roads in well over 20 years, and state troopers are not seeing any signs of improvement.
Yeah, these crashes can be tough on first responders, I should say, not to mention the families of those involved. This is a very difficult situation. Obviously, we've been reporting on for quite some time as far as the number of crashes there. We have Mike Anderson on the story right now, and he joins us live with a recent look at crashes. Mike?
Yeah, Dan, you may have heard this before, but some pretty bad driving habits that came up through the pandemic, and people are driving faster, paying less attention, and state troopers are telling us that these tragedies keep on happening in high numbers.
The next time you get in your car, get behind the driver's seat. Be careful. Keep those speeds reasonable and at legal levels. It should go without saying.
I continually see more and more fatal crashes.
Unfortunately, based on what Trooper Mike Alexander is saying, not everyone seems to be getting the message.
So there's been a lot of aggressive and reckless driving.
On the road to zero fatalities, we are way off.
So we're not on track for a great year.
Just last night, this gridlock came from another unfortunate example, down to only one northbound lane for 3 hours. Trooper Alexander says a man on a motorcycle was going much faster than the traffic around him near Glover's Lane.
He failed to slow down in time and struck the back of another vehicle, at which point he was ejected from the motorcycle and then was struck by another vehicle.
A fatal single vehicle rollover Friday along I-215 and several more in recent weeks.
It almost feels like daily.
He says 2021 was already the deadliest year on our roads in well over 20 years, but we're well on track to beat that with over 110 fatal crashes so far this year.
And so our message would be to slow down, give yourself that extra time. Make sure you're driving calm and making sure you're not aggressive or reckless in any way. Avoid any kind of impaired driving.
And wear your seatbelt. It seems easy and like common sense, but Alexander says it's surprising how many people don't do it.
And that's the best thing that you can do to really protect yourself while you're driving down the road.
And by the way, new law in effect here in Utah that cracks down on speeding over 100 miles per hour, greatly increasing the fines. And if you go over 105, you get slapped with a Class B misdemeanor. Back to you.
All right, Mike Anderson reporting live for us. Thanks a lot, Mike. It is a huge problem.